Most executives walk into conference stages completely unprepared for the spotlight. They wrestle with microphones, they lose their eye contact, and stumble through weak openings that make their companies look second-rate. If you keep showing up unprepared, you're going to waste your time, you'll undermine your authority, and you'll rob your company of the visibility and credibility that only powerful presence can create. I'm Catherine Janosek. I coach leaders at Fortune 500 companies so they show up magnetic and inspirational and ready to lead their teams and grow their companies. I've also won 3 Emmys in television, which means I understand the stage and audience control that executives need to have when the spotlight is on them. We're hired all the time by communications and marketing heads who know something's missing, but they don't feel equipped to tell their executive team what's wrong. That's where we come in. We deliver the feedback they need, and we help them build the presence and influence their team deserves. If you're a CEO and wonder, why didn't anyone tell me any of this? It's probably because they're too afraid to tell you. But I'm gonna tell you. We've got you covered. And here's the truth. The stage doesn't reward good intentions. It rewards preparation. If you want to walk on with authority, connect instantly with the audience, and deliver a message that sticks, there are specific things you have to do before you ever step into the spotlight. So let's break down exactly how to prepare step by step so you can command the stage and make every word count. Step 1, master the microphone before you even speak. The microphone's kind of a touchy piece of equipment. You don't want to touch the microphone for the first time the moment you're walking on stage. What I always do and what we have every client do is get there the day early so you can run through audio if you're allowed to, if the hotel will allow you to. You've got to make sure to do a dress rehearsal before your big sales meeting or annual meeting or manager's meeting. Actually, most companies we work with that are large, they get in days and days early, and we run through this so people are used to working with the microphone.
Oi! Oi! Sorry, the mic's not working.
If you're there for a keynote or a panel, maybe get there that morning. If you're the first speaker, an hour early and just test everything.
And then the most important thing, I gotta do the sound check. Check, check 1, check, sibilance, check 2, sibilance, and that's pretty much what I do. Oh, that's good.
For a lavalier mic, you want to clip the mic 6 to 8 inches below your chin, not way up here on your collar where it's going to pick up fabric noise. For handheld mics, you want to hold them 2 fist widths away from your mouth. So you don't want it really up close, okay?
1, 2.
Keep it out away from your mouth, and please don't be waving the mic around like it's some kind of magic wand. You want it to stay close to your mouth, not right up on your mouth, but a little bit away, right? So just like this. Does that look good? Do you understand that? Like, I want to make sure that it's not up on top where you're like salivating all over the microphone and it doesn't sound great, but it needs to be a little bit away. And then also you're not waving it around. That is the point right there. By the way, if you want a list of all the things that you need to remember before you go to any online call, meeting, you're on a stage, there's a link in the description below. Click on it and get our free PDF. Number 2, you've got to know where to look and never look lost up on stage. Your eyes tell the audience if you're in control or confused. Here's an example. When you're in a panel, make sure that you're looking at the person asking the questions. You want to look at the moderator. You want to make sure that your eye contact is always looking at the person who's speaking. And then once in a while, you want to sweep your gaze across the audience. Okay, does that make sense? Don't stare at your audience the entire time while other people are speaking.
Me. Okay, sounds good. What are you doing? I don't know what you're talking about. I have a smudge on my forehead. No, not good. Why are you looking at my forehead? I'm not. Meet my eyeline, Jim. I am. Okay.
I want you to look when those people are answering a question, you want to look at them once in a while, sweep the audience, and then look back at that panelist, okay? Moderator's talking, you're looking at the moderator. You're listening to them speak. When you're speaking, you're not looking that way. You're cheating out here to the audience, and I want you looking out at the audience when you're speaking. Once in a while, you can then look here like, hey, just like you said, Judy, et cetera, but I want you looking out to the audience. Very important. For keynotes, when you're giving a speech, pick 3 spots in the audience. You want to look at left, center, and right, and rotate between them every few sentences. You don't want to dart around. You want to make a point and then move to the next spot. Make the point and then move to the next spot. You don't want to dart. You also don't want to just look at one spot. You want to make sure the whole audience feels your presence and that you're looking at them and that you see them. Look right into their eyes too. I don't believe in what people say, like pick a spot and look up or imagine the audience is naked. I want you to connect with the audience. Look into their eyes.
I love it, Kate. I want to reward you with 5 minutes of uninterrupted eye contact.
Have enough confidence in your message by preparing enough so you can look right into people's eyes. And here's another giveaway that someone's an amateur or they're not prepared or they're really nervous. Let me show you. Have you seen this before? They're looking at the slides the whole time. So they're looking back at their slides and their back is to you, the audience. Never, ever, ever look all the time at the screen behind you or down at your notes on some kind of lectern, or down at your notes in your hands. Prepare enough, do not wing it, know your material. So once in a while you can refer, like, check that out. This is what I mean by that. My gosh, that data, do you see that data? We're up 60%, look at it, point to it, but always come back to the audience. You do not want your back to the audience. They came to see you and not the back of your head. And there's a million ways for you to look better on stages, but I just wanted to give you 3 very concrete ways to move the needle for you very quickly. The third one is craft your introduction to promote your company. Someone's gonna introduce you, most likely. You're there, you're giving a speech, you're on a panel. Do not leave it up to the organization or some moderator to write your introduction. Most people let event organizers write terrible introductions that waste precious seconds. Do not let this happen to you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to the launch of one of the top 30 books of our time. Anyway.
Write down your introduction and send it to them. You control the situation and you prevent a nightmare, random, rolling introduction that makes 0 sense to that audience that you're talking to. I'm gonna tell you, it's an unforced error. You write your introduction, it will show them that you think enough of them to do this for them. You say, you got a lot on your plate. I wrote an introduction for you. Here you go, done. You will earn a lot of points for doing that. And also you will control the situation. You have a lot of credentials and they're not all relevant for every audience. Only write down what this exact audience will care about. Start with your current title and your company, and then one really impressive credential that builds trust, and then one specific result that shows your expertise. Here's an example. Jane Smith is the Chief Technology Officer at 123 ABC Company, where she led the team that increased specific efficiencies that increased revenue by 40%. The company made 40% more money. She previously served as a technical advisor to 3 Fortune 100 companies. That's it. We don't have to list them all. We know, and make it very specific to that exact audience. No long lists of accomplishments that put people to sleep. Great. Now you're gonna walk onto any stage like you own it, and you're prepared to command the attention of all audiences. In this next video, I'm gonna show you exactly what to do and what not to do, so you always sound like the real expert in every conversation. There are specific tweaks you can make that people will notice immediately. And I've got you covered. I'll see you over there.